Winter can be a challenging season for greenhouse gardeners like me. Over the years, I've experimented with different methods to keep my greenhouse warm during freezing temperatures. While some techniques worked exceptionally well, others turned out to be impractical or too costly. In this post, I'll share the most effective ways I've found to maintain warmth in a greenhouse when the outside temperatures drop drastically. One of the easiest and most cost-effective ways to keep a greenhouse warm is by adding insulation. Bubble wrap has been a game changer for me. I use large bubble wrap sheets to line the interior walls of my greenhouse. It acts as an excellent barrier, trapping heat inside while still allowing sunlight to penetrate. If you have a glass or polycarbonate greenhouse, you can secure the bubble wrap with clips or tape to ensure it stays in place. Another trick I use is incorporating thermal mass into my greenhouse. Essentially, thermal mass materials absorb heat during the day and release it at night when temperatures drop. I place black water barrels or large stones in my greenhouse, particularly in areas that receive direct sunlight. During the day, they soak up warmth, and at night, they help radiate heat back into the space. This has significantly reduced the need for supplemental heating. If the temperatures in your area get extremely low, a greenhouse heater is often necessary. I use an electric greenhouse heater with a thermostat to keep temperatures consistent. If you prefer a non-electric option, propane or paraffin heaters can also work well. Just ensure that your greenhouse has proper ventilation to prevent carbon dioxide buildup. For particularly delicate plants, I use heating mats placed under seed trays and potted plants. These mats provide gentle bottom heat, which keeps the root zone warm. I find them especially useful for young seedlings that wouldn't survive the cold otherwise. I can't stress enough how important it is to check for drafts in your greenhouse. Even the smallest gaps can let in freezing air, which can drastically drop the temperature inside. I make it a habit to inspect doors, windows, and vents, sealing any gaps with weatherproof tape or caulk. Using draft excluders on the door also helps keep the warmth inside. Even inside the greenhouse, I take extra precautions to protect my plants. I cover sensitive plants with fleece row covers at night, which provides an additional layer of insulation. For individual plants, I sometimes use cloches made from cut plastic bottles or glass domes. This creates a mini greenhouse effect, keeping the plants snug and warm. Composting generates heat, and I take full advantage of this natural process. In one corner of my greenhouse, I keep a compost bin filled with organic waste, such as leaves, grass clippings, and kitchen scraps. As the compost breaks down, it releases warmth, helping to maintain the overall temperature in my greenhouse. To cut down on energy costs, I've explored solar heating options. I installed a few solar panels to power small heaters and fans. While it doesn't completely replace other heating methods, it certainly helps in reducing electricity bills and is more eco-friendly. During particularly harsh winters, I set up a cold frame inside my greenhouse for the most vulnerable plants. A cold frame is like a mini greenhouse within a greenhouse, providing extra insulation. This method has been very effective in keeping my greens and root vegetables from freezing. Finally, I use a digital thermometer with a remote sensor to monitor the temperature inside my greenhouse. If I see a sudden drop, I can react quickly by adding heat or adjusting insulation. Having real-time temperature readings has been crucial in preventing unexpected plant losses. Keeping a greenhouse warm in freezing weather requires a combination of insulation, strategic heating, and proper maintenance. Over the years, I've learned that layering different methods yields the best results. Whether it's using bubble wrap, thermal mass, heating mats, or even compost heat, these techniques have helped me successfully protect my plants during winter. If you're facing freezing temperatures, try implementing some of these strategies. Your plants will thank you for it.